Okay, so Matt, we'll start off with positive points in 6 of the last 8. Still a good thing for this team, right?
Yeah, I mean, any point you can get right now at this time of the year is important. The sad thing is the one that got away from us tonight when we have a 2-goal lead at home. It's frustrating. We need to bear down, and we got to finish that off. That's what's going to keep us going, and that's what's going to move us deep into the playoffs.
Now, do you think it was the team getting a little too comfortable once they got that 2-goal lead?
I don't think you're ever too comfortable. You just got to keep pushing the pace. So you got to stay on your toes. You can't let them bring the game to you. When you got that 2-goal lead, you got to have that killer instinct to push for that next one. And maybe we sat back on our heels a little too much.
And that seems like in the first at least 30 minutes of the game, you guys really controlled the pace of the game. Then Buffalo got winning and seemed to just really change it. Did you guys feel that same way too, that they really changed with that 1 goal?
Yeah, there's parts of our game that we really liked. Obviously, there's parts of it that we'd like to clean up. That being said, we'll get back to work tomorrow and try to fix all those things that went sideways on us.
And one of the positive things, the penalty kill, obviously did a pretty good job there too, especially in the first period.
Yeah, that's big. When they get an early PP, it's the killer's job to kill it off at first, and obviously if we can create some offense, that's a bonus. And it was a great play by Yarny and Phil to get us that early lead.
It's a tough loss. It's definitely a game we should have had and got the 2 points. But I guess the positive, we got 1 point, but definitely a few things we got to clean up in our game.
Do you feel like at times you played well enough to win, and then at other times there were just some lapses on there?
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a good way to put it. There was a few shifts where we were stringing some good ozone time together, and then a couple lapses, and couldn't get the puck out of our end, and that's what happens. It gets back in the back of your net.
Is this a game that you just want to forget about, or you want to learn a little something from this?
Yeah, I think you got to learn from every game that you play, and it's just tough. It's a 60-minute game. We had the 2-goal lead there in the third period, and we let them back in it, and that's how quickly a game can change.
You've already had 2 goals so far here. What do you think how are you fitting in with this team so far in your time as a Predator?
Pretty good. All the guys have been great, and just trying to do my thing out there, be physical, and kind of go to the net. And lucky one tonight, but so far so good. And like I said, the guys have been great, and we had a great road trip. And like I said, we got the 1 point tonight, which is a positive, but definitely a game I think we should have had 2.
That goal you scored, you knew that was in before basically anyone else in the arena did. What was kind of your feeling of scoring a goal in front of this home crowd?
I think a little nerves at the start, but once you get that first shift, first hit out of the way, it's just a hockey game, and happy to be in Nashville. It's a great place to play. The fans are awesome, and it was definitely a lot of fun. Would have been funner if we got the 2 points. So
we were too sloppy. We're just sloppy with the puck, sloppy with coverage defensively.
Did you feel at times you played well enough to win, and then just lapses at other times?
I think that we generated enough offense to win, not just by the goals, but by the shots, by the scoring chances that we created. But I thought that we didn't take care of the puck. We've been doing a pretty good job of taking care of the puck and making sure we don't turn it over. I thought we turned it over way too much tonight. And when it came down to defensive zone coverage, I thought that we were not in the positions that we needed to be in. It led to too many chances for them. So we got the looks we wanted, but we weren't tight enough the other way.
Is that a product of kind of like mentally being away for almost 2 weeks and then coming back home, do you think?
I'm not going to use that as an excuse. We need to do better.
What broke down after you got that 4-2 lead late in the third period, kind of led to those big goals?
They were generating chances the entire game. I don't think it was just after they got the lead. They were able to capitalize on one and capitalize on one late. And that's the way the game was going. I thought we could have been better in a lot of areas.
How much do you want to dwell and learn, or how much do you want to just push it aside and move on?
We should carry it with us for a little bit, take it into the next game, hopefully be irritated with the way we played.
Cody McLeod had a goal tonight, has a couple since he's come to the team. What's he brought to this lineup that you maybe were missing or he came?
Well, he brings a lot. I mean, he had 5 hits, a fight, and a goal tonight. That's about a perfect snapshot of what he can do. Thank you.